Finally, let's conclude the tutorial by reviewing other important clinical considerations. The Education Department has developed a self-audit guide that will be placed at every computer workstation. The self-audit guide is designed to ensure that essential items for clinical documentation are addressed in a bulleted fashion, inclusive of items for the admission process, routine shift assessment, transfers, and/or discharges. Next, let's review battery management for workstations on wheels, or WOWs. As the computer battery begins to run low, a warning message will appear asking you to save and shut down. The IS department recommends that you cancel the shutdown process, save your work, then take your computer on wheels and plug it in to a red outlet for approximately 2 to 3 hours. If the battery is allowed to run completely dead, the system will shut down automatically and your work that has not been saved will be lost. From time to time, it may be necessary to emergently step away from your computer screen while you are logged on. Doing so exposes the electronic medical record and allows others to access that record under your username and password. Therefore, to manage emergency situations, it's important that you use the emergency lock window screen. To emergently lock the Windows screen and step away from the computer securely, simply depress the Windows symbol key and the L key simultaneously. The Windows symbol key is frequently located to the bottom left-hand corner of your keyboard next to the Control and Alt keys. Using this function closes the screen but does not save your work. It will require, however, that anyone else who attempts to access that computer screen must log on again using their secure username and password. It is also important to remember that when using the MS4 Clinical Suite program, to always use the hyperlinks and/or menu tabs to navigate from screen to screen. Never use the forward or backward tabs of the main Windows program, as you will close out your document and lose all unsaved information and be required to log back into Clinical Suite. Should you find that there is computer failure or hardware failure or an inability to use your password or username, the help desk is available to assist you with these difficulties. However, any difficulties associated with actually performing documentation, for example, locating flow sheets, entering data correctly into specific drop-down menus, or navigating the menu tabs of the computer system, those questions should be referenced to your super user. The help desk will not be capable of providing instruction or guidance on how to document nursing information or enter orders into ClinDoc. Finally, the clinical documentation electronic medical record will continually require updates and/or modifications. Some of these modifications may be considered urgent, and a communication will be sent out to all staff whenever an urgent update or modification to the ClinDoc process has been made. We will be obtaining feedback from all staff continuously, as well as from super users, in terms of the functionality and workflow as the electronic medical record continues to be built. Not all of these changes or recommendations, however, will be implemented immediately. Some of them may require long-term focus and some short-term focus. We greatly value all the input from all nursing staff, and we ask that you please be patient with the building process and know that all of your recommendation and/or concerns will be considered. Thank you for attention to this tutorial. Please refer now to your instructor or super user for your competency assessment.